once again, we have got another game on the docket for you. It's map number 3. It's the decider, and we are on Vertigo. Sprouts versus Sangal. Sangal will come out on top in the knife round to decide which side they will pick. Let's see which one they decide to go with first. They'll be going with T. Good stuff.
All right, so they'll be trying to rack up these rounds, and we've seen, you know, how they've played. They start themselves out on the T side last game on Inferno, and they just ran away with it. So if you're a Sprout fan, you're a little bit concerned. If you put money in on Sprout, you're a little concerned. Both of these teams have a 50% win rate on Vertigo. So this is about the most even final map that we can get. And considering that Sangal's already got a map off, the upset's starting to look a little bit more possible. Over here towards ramp, they've got every single player minus Major. Major kind of just pushing up through mid here. Major being the backstab.
This is being played out fairly slowly from Sangal. We've seen the slow play come out, work sometimes and not work the other times. The first shots are good. Paz finds Dennis. That's going to be in their favor. Faven will find the trade, though. Looking for the shots in the smoke. Won't be able to find the bomb just yet. An engine will find one onto Faven. The man advantage is gained. And now Sangal are in the driver's seat. The bomb is down in a 3 versus 4 pistol retake. Has to come out.
Oh, Major gets spotted out, so nothing free. But you know, it's a diversion. The CTs have to make sure that gets handled before they can defuse. Yeah. So all that is just burning through time. They got to clear out. They got to get on the bomb right now, and they have to hold it. They only have one kit in their hands. They're starting to get the work done, but the time is running out.
Unfortunate. Nicely done. Logic Man and Engine will finish off the round, and a first to Sangal.
All right, so Sangal's starting it out exactly how you want to. Get yourself into the driver's seat. Shift it in the first, and, you know, start to get the car rolling. So we will see one MP9 bot, and we will see a scout bot. So Sprout again going for the second round force in. And we saw that kind of put them into a bit of a unique situation last time around. And oh, Paz not spotting out the head. They're both kind of jump spotting the smoke and just staring at each other, but not shooting
they're just locking eyes. They're like, I love you.
They're just like, hello, 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 hello.
Yeah, they're just being kind neighbors currently. But these players, it looks like Sangal is trying to position themselves for a bomb site. Looks like they want to head towards B. 2 players do reside over there. That's going to be Dennis and Cressy to try and bring things together. They've got an MP9 and a Deagle in hand to work with. And Slacks and Co still watching towards ramp. They could possibly find something here, but the nice little tag will come out onto Pass to start things off. Shots ringing out towards the B site should cause a bit of a stir in the Sprout camp. And the boost, ooh, look at this boost. You'd love to see this boost.
Were you suggesting Counter-Strike Good Neighbor Edition?
Yes.
Oh, this Molly. Flash prevents Cressy from getting the opportunity, but still surviving, but will finally get taken out by Imar.
There we go. Dennis 1, but not 2. Unfortunate. That'll be traded down to this 2 versus 3. The man advantage is had by Sangal. And they're looking for a second map here, or a second round here, rather. Faven finds 1, finds 2, trades it down, and the man advantage is flipped. Last man standing Engine plays aggressive, finds 1 on the Slacks, and the other Faven eliminated. That'll be a second round to Sangal.
Okay, all right. Ooh, baby. Okay, so once again, that second round force in doesn't really do you any favors. Luckily for them, it doesn't put them in a terrible money situation, so they can kind of continue to build off of it. And Sangal will Sangal will be just kind of trying to bonus into this, and Logic Man will kind of clean this up. You know, there will be one gun put in the hands of no, not pushing ahead for it. Okay, so Speedy and Cressy will still be both on the Deagles. But it is a 2v3, so they have done a little bit of damage here. If Speedy can just hit one more shot, clear out one more player, they're going to start to look like of this round.
Good tag damage coming out, but not all too much. Sangal will get the plant here. It's a Deagle retake, 2v3, an AK, and 2 Galils over on the Sangal side. This is advantageous for them. Spitty playing oh so quiet. Might catch one out. He will. The one didn't come through. Looking for another. Taps the bomb. Knows that Moore's here. He has to have the read that this player's here. Taps it one more time, trying to draw him out. Right now, very passive play. He is the last man standing for the Sprout side. And he's trying to find at least one, but right now, everybody rotating around him. Major will be the thorn in his side. The headshot comes out in a third round for Sangal. The full buy round will come out from Sprout now. And they need to come alive.
Well, here's your chance. You know, you just had a terrible Inferno. You know, that's an Inferno that you're going to want to forget about for the rest of your life. You know, Sangal is on a bit of a roll, and they're just kind of racking up money right now. So here's your shot, Sprout. This is what you got. Otherwise, you're going to be falling back into the pattern that you had before of just kind of, you know, lose round, save gun, save money, whatever. You know, let's see Sprout start to win some rounds.
Slow round so far, but it looks like it's going to explode over at B.
Only 2 players in this general vicinity, and only one that's immediately able to contest. We'll drop the molly, delays them a little bit more, and they will be going for that boost. Will they be ready for it? Dennis watching for it. We'll be able to get the first, but peeking over the edge is going to be a death sentence for Sangal, and eventually for Dennis in that situation. Speedy able to catch the wrap as well, so this will leave just Paz and Engine. And then we'll go for the boost jump up again. And we'll do sticking their head out. But as I say that, Paz gets his head ripped off. And Engine all alone, working up the B stairs.
Yeah, he's all alone. 1 versus 4. They know his location. Peeks out. Cressy eliminates him. A first round to the German side of Sprouts. A must-win round converted. Now it's time for Sprout to keep things going. The economy isn't all too great for Sangal. They might buy down here. Maybe buy some Tech 9s, a hero rifle or 2. Yeah, like that. I have 3 AKs, 2 Tech 9s to work with.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, just clean. That's a good, clean response from Sprout, and it's a good way to get themselves back on track. So the op coming out from Slacks, taking Major down. That was a little bit of a 180 fashion as well. Excellent shot. Opening the round, getting that frag. Leaving Major just kind of leaning against the drywall. Gonna continue this ramp aggression, all 4 players. Faven and Speedy kind of sitting, waiting for this. Molly will suss them out, and Amor will open things up. Oh, but the spray is good as well, and Faven also goes down. This leaves Slacks on the site with an op. One rotation in, 2v4. Oh, and Slacks.
Oh, so many good shots coming out. It's being traded back and forth repeatedly.
1v1. Cressy sitting on the back of headshot. Full health. Paz backing away, trying to clear out angles as you can. Not much you can do here. Only 30 seconds left on the clock. Not enough time to go for a slow rotate because you'll be sure to carry Cressy with you. So all you have to do is sit here and try to play the sound, play the mind games. And with that, Paz will win it out.
Nicely done. Paz converts a 4th round into their own, and now a bit of a sketchy buy will have to come out from Sprout. Players will be able to afford themselves some M4s and M4s and AWPs, but Spitty will be stuck down on that Deagle.
Honestly, I am surprised that Cressy played that 1v1 in that way, playing that out in the open. Like, it prevents you from getting slow peeked, but like, if you slow peek in a 1v1, what are you doing? So, overall, not the best play to take there. I mean, maybe there was a little bit of like, you know, clutchology going on there, but I mean, hey, clutchology only works if you like win the round. So, Engine and Cressy kind of going toe to toe here. I mean, literally spotting the toes. Oh, and Slacks.
Oh, Slacks able to find one, but Logic Man wrapping around finds that frag. Another kill comes out, and Slacks is good for it. 2 to his name. Now looking to head towards the B site. Sprout, you're in the driver's seat. You've got to come online. Dennis, in a really nice position, finds 2. Leaves it all down to Paz. Paz jumping up is dealt with by Spitty. And the AK is collected. A second round for the German side of Sprout. GG.
Did he just get point blank domed with a smoke grenade with no head armor? Because like I've never seen what that looks like when you get domed in the head with a smoke grenade at point blank. That was jarring from that perspective. Wow. Okay. All right. Sprout up onto 2. Sprout's starting to kind of like carry things back. They're starting to get that confidence. So we will see Sangal on just Tech 9s in a mid push here.
The Tech 9 rush mid strategy coming out now from Sangal. They're going to be looking to find maybe a couple of frags, maybe a conversion. We've seen them convert rounds with only Tech 9s before. We saw that on Nuke. That first map, it was a lackluster round. It was a lackluster map, but they did get a lot of work done. They start to head towards B. Shots from Faven, and Dennis will convert 2 frags. Now Engine, Major, and Logic Man are the last 2 men standing. And they gotta find 5 altogether. Shots come out, a dink, and Cressy, and Faven, and Dennis finish it off.
Yep, nice and clean. Get a little close on Cressy, a little low in the health, but able to make it happen, and not a single player lost on the side of Sprout. So now you're starting to build up that CT economy, which is super important, considering that this is such a T-sided map at the moment. Sprout's doing a good job so far, just getting that response and then just starting to build up those rounds. So we will see Sangal forced into a full eco. Tech 9's unable to get anything done, so they will have to save. And there is an AK in the hands of Speedy. Engine will go down in the hands of the of Speedy and Faven's Molly.
Cressy finding the first on Logic Man. Brings it down to this 3 versus 5. Things aren't looking good for Sangal here. Of course, this is an eco. This is Sprout's round to win. They really need to win this one as well. Would tie it back up here in the 8th, and so far there shouldn't be an issue with that.
Yeah, I guess, you know, it's more so, the way I'd put it is it's Sprout's round to lose, almost, you know? We're going to play some timing here. I don't think they're going to win against an AK. They will land a dink. But Speedy can just play this one back. It's only a Glock dink from like 5,000 yards, so nothing crazy. And Cressy will be on the fast flank, so no matter where the war is going to go, it will be a clean up job, and Sprout will survive another round with all 5 players alive. So now you're starting to get into the territory where the CT economy is rolling and pushing. You know, it's just going on all cylinders. So Sangal's got to do something here with their full buy. They're full bought into this. They are on their they will be on a max loss bonus if they lose this next round, but now they're kind of in this weird teetering spot of economy, no zone, no man's land, where they've got to kind of figure out exactly what their game plan is and execute on it. No, Speedy peeking out the ankle with a grenade.
He saw it. I was like, oh, never mind. I'm not going there.
Hello, goodbye.
Yeah, I wouldn't go any farther around that corner either. They just sort of looked at each other, just like, hello, hello.
It's another one of those. They're just giving each other a kiss down the hallway kind of deal, you know?
Yeah, they like doing that. Shots come out. Slack's going to find the first. Engine fighting a duel over towards B. 2 players over there. And a nice spray down through the wall. We'll find Faven down to 60.
Keeping them low. Things not completely lost for Sangal yet. I mean, losing that player advantage isn't terrible on the T side. But still not great, especially if you're still sitting in ramp and you don't really have any upper ramp control. Because if you don't quite have that upper ramp control, this is going to start to look a little bit more dicey.
Really well. Shots ringing out across the A site. Nothing being done just yet. Flash is now commencing the attack. And Amali will stall out more as he gets tagged down at 45. Will be able to not. Oh, he will find the first, but Spitty will be there for the trade. Brings it down to a 3 versus 4. The man advantage is held by Sprouts, and Engine takes it away. Spitty able to find 2, though. Brings it all down to Engine. He's all alone. 1 versus 2. And AWP trained on his position. He will be found out by Slacks. A 5th round for Sprout.
Oh, man. I just got to take a moment here to appreciate Slacks and Slacks' marksmanship, because oh man, some of the shots, like they're just clean, you know, because like there's a lot of oppers who will be like, wow, you hit amazing flicks, cool, but you know, it comes down to those dirty,
very clean,
hard to hit, you know,
very like, not to mention it's creative
shots.
with on where he's holding, so it's very nice to see. Bit of
I don't think we have a. Is this? I'm not quite sure if this round is live. I think we're live.
We should be live. We're in the 10th currently. It looks like they're going. They're stalling out.
People sitting in spawn. Yeah.
Yeah,
Trying to
Cressy's
figure
gonna
out
find
exactly
that
how they
first.
want to go.
Oh, unlucky Cressy.
NA?
NA?
NA nade? They call them in Britain. Hey cheese.
Hey cheese. Oh my gosh, Paz! What a shot.
Okay, Paz. Calm down, buddy.
Paz, you don't need to play like that, do you? Cressy's gonna spot out 1, get out dodge.
One of those kiss moments.
Yeah, it was. I think it might have actually kissed as well.
Okay, okay, mommy. Casters are talking too much about kissing. Let's stray away from the physical intimacy topic in Counter-Strike Global Offensive. So, even trades. Not a super clear plan yet, but it looks like the bomb's going to start to head up towards ramp, and they're doing this rather quietly. So the players from Sprout plenty of utility to stall. Oh, and the Furia boost.
Fury boost. Ooh. Oh. Oh, okay,
they don't need it. Here it is.
Cressy able to find one on the other side. Brings it down to a 2 versus 3. Steagles is retakeable, but you gotta be careful. You got an op. You're playing close range. You need to find these 2. Oh, the collat! We're good. Slacks finds it. Now more. Last man standing. Deagle in hand, looking to convert on his own.
Can you believe it? Oh my! I saw it on the X-ray, and I was like, no, please, don't do him like that. Timer low. Oh, just playing chicken. Somebody's got to get on the bomb.
Unfortunately, good try.
Wow. Okay. All right, Slacks. Or was that Cressy? I didn't see who had the op there.
It was
because Slacks carried over the op, but I didn't see who collided there. Unfortunately, I was too busy going, "What the heck?" They just lined that up. But okay, all right. So Sprout. Okay, if Sprout starts to kind of gather these rounds in the CT half, I wouldn't be too concerned. If you are a Sprout fan, because this is starting to look pretty.
Oh, more! What a great position to be in already. Finds a great tags on the Slacks. Now tag down to 4. He's gonna have to back off and play a little bit more conservatively. And that's gonna be giving room to Sangal there towards A. Shots from Dennis gonna be able to find 1. Tries to find 1 as well, but the trades do come through. Logic Man and Major also able to find 1 each of their own. Brought down to a 3 versus 3. Something to keep in mind is Slacks is oh so low. He only does need 1 bullet to kill each individual, but 1 bullet to him as well, and that could be from an AK, and you could just be running past him.
Yeah, the difference now is that the playing ground is even. Now every gun is an op to Slacks.
Spitty will stay in position. That Molly not affecting him just yet. The push coming out. They're watching for Spade. They don't see him, and the headshot comes out, leaving Slacks and Cressy all alone. At 2 versus 3. Cressy trying to make his way. We'll put down a smoke over there, and now he's smoked off position as well. They're going to have to save.
Yeah, I imagine you got to hold on to this op if you can. So Slacks will...
Yes, get the better. Oh, never mind. You can throw the better skill.
No.
Right? I suppose.
Throw one off the edge, so just to make sure that it throw it off the edge. Make sure that Sangal isn't able to get another T side.
I thought he was going for
the
the skin. I'll be
round.
completely honest. I was
no,
like,
yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
But
So
then
I think the
threw it.
Asimov is worth more.
You think so? I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it's a little more.
Chat, can we get a price range? I'm just kidding.
Depends on the wear condition, you know. Oh, Hemor trying to clean things up. Not quite, just a little scary. Little poo came out, so the economy on the side of Sprout still pretty good. Economy on the side of Sangal still pretty good, and we will see another rifle round. Is basically what it comes down to. So here we are, 6-5. Sangal trying to tie things up and see if they can't take this half. Logic Man going to try and take this battle early, but we'll lose 54 health in the process. And Sprout's taking full control. Oh boy. They just go, all right, we're gonna run here, shoot your guy, and then run away. Bye-bye.
Yeah, they were just tactical retreats immediately.
Tactical drive-by.
Yeah. Alrighty, we're in a 4 versus 5. The man advantage is the Sprouts, and they are in the driver's seat here on their CT side. They're up by 1. They need to expand that lead by quite a few if they really want to be feeling good coming into the rest of this matchup.
We've seen good individual plays out of Sprout so far, and honestly, just the coordination to get up and take that pick is really good. And they've got 2 people sitting behind sandbags here, so they're gonna smoke this off. Oh, and they'll lose 1 person, so they're gonna think this is clear. The question is, how long will Faven wait? But they're still wary of the position. Oh boy. Oh, and they'll find him out. Oh, that's unlucky. That's unlucko.
It is unlucko, but it is the name of the game, and we're now down to this 4 versus 3. I think a save may... Oh, no, they've got the economy to fight this, honestly. Slacks, 8K. Cressy, 4, but 3 other players at 2 and 1. So I'm not sure what they should do in this situation.
No, they should go for this 100%. They've got the money to buy in some extra guns for the next round. Like, it won't be a perfect buy, but you've got all 3 players here. You can already start tapping the bomb. They've just got to make sure that they don't get covered through, like, in something stupid.
Oh, Watchman finds one, Major finds the other. Slack's able to find a trade, and he will start to fall off the angle and retreats off. Be able to find one more on the pass.
Oh.
And a Major. Yep, just 3K into the round, but that will be a 5th. No, a 6th for Sangal.
Yeah, and Slacks does a good job there, cleaning up as many T's as he can. All you got to do is try to inflict as much damage as you can to the T-side economy. It's easier for them to recover, but... pardon me. The more you can do to just take as many guns away as you can, the better. Sure, they can buy up into it, but, you know, all you're trying to do is just take money away. So, gonna see early aggression. Logic Man's not gonna let you take that this time around. Pressing on Imor. Easy for 1.
Nice shots coming out. Brings it down to a 3 versus 2. The man advantage is in the hands of Sprout. They're in the driver's seats once again. Now they really need to get things going. Cressy able to find 1 on the engine. Brings it down to Logic Man. 1 versus 3. AWP in hand. And he will be caught out. Nice little spray down comes out. And 7-6. Sprouts leading.
All right. So with a chance to win the half now. Sprout up to 7. Looks like we'll see a match pause. Presumably tactical this time. Hopefully tactical this time. But so far, this has been pretty close. This is what it should look like from a 50-50. Honestly, I'd say Sprout, even if they don't take 8 rounds here, I'd say they still have an advantage considering, you know, just Vertigo's T-sidedness. You know, it's not out of the ordinary to see 9-6 T-sides. That would be probably what you'd want to be happy with getting. So the fact that Sangal is already out of the realm of being able to achieve that, you know, that does speak a little bit to it, that you should be a little bit uncomfortable as a Sangal fan if they're going to be able to pull this one out. But Sprout has just had the answers so far for the most part. Rifles in versus rifles, and engine is down to a Mac 10, so you can tell that the economic damage from the pass round has done its job. And what is this?
What?
I think they're boosted on top of the box. They
Yeah,
are. Okay,
okay.
that's... I love all the new boosts that we're getting. The more new boosts we can get, the better.
I know, he was just so high. I was like, whoa, where
it's
is
like,
this
what?
man?
What did he get into space? Okay, that aggression was dumb. I'm just going to go ahead and say I don't agree with that particular aggression. Like, you know there's going to be people on ramp, and then you know there's a gap in the smoke, and they're going to be watching it. So you just handed them a free kill over, and now they can swing this around to whatever site they please and probably run into a stack of 2 people. But if they decide to be like, we'll just go back into A, they'll be fighting up against 3 players from the Sprout side.
Yeah, we're down to this 4 versus 5, and Slacks able to find the first on the major. Dennis in their back line finds 1, finds 2, gets out of dodge and stays alive. And this round has fallen apart for Sangal.
Yeah, this is looking like we'll see Sprout go up onto an 8th.
Ooh. More able to find 1. The trades come out. Dennis and Faven finish it to 3K to Dennis. And an 8th round to Sprout. Now, 1 away from bringing this 9 to 6. But Sangal could tie this up feasibly. The desperate buy going to be coming out. 15K in total. They'll be able to afford themselves a few rifles and pistols.
Here it is, last round of the half. Last chance for Sangal to make this into something that's at least decent for them. I'd say this is an okay T-side, but this isn't a T-side that you should really be happy with if you're Sangal. So, going to this last round, you know, you really don't have a lot to work with, and utility good on Imor for 48. One thing I wish that they would do is make the B side a little bit more approachable for the T's here. But at the same time, it's weird. I think A site should be a little less approachable, and the B site should become a little more approachable. Because it's a little bit too easy for the T's to try and take for this A site. But at the same time, it doesn't always work, so... Oh, okay, Faven goes down. 2 players down for the CT side. Only 1 trade. Or wait.
Oh, these mollies. These mollies are so deadly. There's so much utility flying throughout the air. Paz tagged down to 19. The bomb planks denied. And Dennis finding 1 through the smoke. Major getting tagged down by Molly. Down to 79. Engine tagged down to 26. Tagged to 6, but will be able to find 1 onto Speedy. Now 2 versus 3 remains. And Major's kind of out to dry.
I think they're going to try and bait this bomb plant over towards the B site here. But there is going to be a 1v1 on the site. So it's going to be Slacks. Oh. They've pulled over both players from Sprout. They've got to be fast, but Major's going to be able to get this bomb plant down with that kill. So the site is now cracked open. The rotations from Sprout, they just got read like a book. Health is low. Oh, so close on the angle. The flash is good, and that'll be good for
Cressy.
1. Only 6 health from Engine. Oh, he's just sticking.
Oh, no.
He's just sticking. All right, and there we go. Looking like we've got ourselves a 9-6 half. Sprout. It's looking a little dangerous. Looking like Sprout might be able to take this one out for the T side. All they got to do is just have a good T side. So they're set up for what could be a 2-1 for Sprout. Sprout betters are probably kind of like fingers crossed, like, oh, please. All right. Honestly, like, I gotta give it to Sangal, at least for like some of the individual plays have been quite good, but in similar vein to what's been going on over the course of the last couple of maps, it just feels like they haven't really necessarily lined things up as a team. Inferno felt really funny. Also, Cressy somehow got himself into the bottom of the elevator. Okay, that was weird. But here we are. We'll be heading off into our final half of this best of 3, unless we go to overtime. But Sprout currently in the driver's seat with 9 rounds and a 3-round gap to Sangal. So Sangal's got to do something crazy here on their CT side. Get this pistol. Otherwise, you're going to start looking directly into the danger zone. Yeah,
this is a danger zone if you're not careful. It's 9-6. Sprout is leading. And Sangal's on the CT side now. Sprout can find this initial pistol. Things will start to go their way. Oh my god, Speedy. What a shot. Finds one on a major. Brings it to this 4 versus 5 just like that.
Sprout looking to be clinical with this round. Not going to react too harshly to that opening frag. Don't bait yourselves out. You know, just try to, you know, you get that opening pick, but if you know, immediately sprint past that, you know, every player knows where they need to go. But with this little bit of silence, they can kind of play this out, throw their utility, and actually bring this into a full execute. So pushing this in, now everybody knows that you're here.
And the push coming on out from Sprout. And the response on the way as well. Faven and Slacks able to find one each. The trades do come through, though. Some heroics from Injured will find 2. Dennis and Faven, though, will close it out.
Well, not ideal for Sangal. Now you're down 4 rounds. Sprout has that pistol. You're almost looking into a situation where it might be advisable to force. And what we will see is we will see the scout come out. We will see a bunch of deagles come out. So they will be trying to spend this money. So if they do lose this round, they will be back into a full eco. So this is do or die territory for Sangal.
This is going to be a really rough round. These AKs, the AUGs, I mean, not the AUGs, the Galils and the MAC-10s are such a difference maker when going up against these upgraded pistols. It'll be interesting to see if this works out for them. Right now it's being played nice and slow.
There's one thing that we've seen this entire series so far, it's been just crisp pistol shots. So we'll be hoping to see a little bit more of that. Maybe see if Sangal can try to do something a little crazy here.
Looks like an A site hit is the name of the game. Major and Logic Man lined up for the SSG. Trained on the position. Will miss the initial tag and get tagged down in response. Now down to 11. Major going to be hearing that call, sees the nades, and backs off just at the right time to avoid the HP damage. This is not going all too quickly just yet. It's being played out very slowly once again. But there we go. The pick is made. Kretzy finds on Logic Man. That's the SSG out of the equation. Picked back up on the Paz. 30 seconds on the clock. They're really wearing this time down. They're not watching behind them. Major's behind them. It could be the issue, but he is found. This is kind of, this is all over the place the entire way.
Yeah, this isn't clean at all. Sprout playing the whole slow game thing, but now you've got 15 seconds left on the clock. You've got to get onto this site now. Speedy going low. Faven finally trading one more out. 2 players left. They have to plant. The plant has to get down now. The plant is finally going down. It gets put down. Faven pushing in with the USP will clean him up. Imore left with the deagle. No health to his name. And Sangal will be on an eco next round.
Such a slow round, but one thing I do have to say, it worked flawlessly, though. Look at this. Of all 5 members remaining, saving over their weapons, and Imore can only look for exits at this point. This will be a full 5-man save.
Well, honestly, the crazy thing to me is that they were able to be incredibly... They accounted for all of the Sangal players incredibly effectively. They were able to keep track of the player that was hiding in that smoke. They knew they had hit somebody in that smoke, and they hit them with the... they managed to clean that up. They kept an eye on it, and they, you know, like they never lost track of where the Sangal players were. So they were able to convert that round in an efficient way with not a lot of time on the clock by making sure that there weren't players hiding behind them. So
yeah, this is a Sprout timeout, by the way.
All right, probably just double checking, make sure they're not about to get absolutely ecoed into the next planet over.
Alrighty. We're back into it. Once again, we've got a single deagle and some P250s, P2Ks, USPSs in the hands of Sangal. Meanwhile, opposite in the spectrum. This is really a good anti-eco right here, having those 2 MAC-10s.
Anti your head gun.
Nice. There's the first coming out on the pads. That'll open things up, bring things to a 4 versus 5. Amor, though, playing aggressive with the deagle. We'll be able to find one and trade it back to even.
Oh, timing. Got to be careful with this on mid. They know this is coming.
Yeah, the push coming out. Cressy able to find one. Dennis finds another. Amor does trade it back. Now it's all down to Logic Man in a 1 versus 3. He's got USPS. He's NCT. And the MAC-10 is looking to deal with him.
There it is. That'll be 12 rounds for Sprout. And we should finally see Sangal start to make the money happen and buy some guns. So we'll see a rifle round finally. Sangal, 6 rounds in deficit. Gotta be careful here. You lose this one and you're starting, this is starting to get into do or die territory. Defaulting out, a little bit of damage coming across on the Sangal, just a couple of nades.
I like this angle from Major. I love that little peeking
little
spot.
Gap. Yeah, it's weird. They eliminate that on some maps, but on other maps they're kind of okay with it, it seems like.
Yeah.
Oh, good flash.
Oh!
Cressy low.
Oh, Cressy stays alive, though. That I didn't expect him to live through that.
It looks like they'll boost up into it. Oh, and they heard the molly tick as well.
Oh, he got spotted out, though. Shots come out. They've been not able to connect all too much just yet.
This is dangerous. Sprout has given up a lot of map control.
And they've given up a lot of time as well. All these players are still alive, and they have the weapons to match it this time.
Set up for this B site. This will be a full B execute.
Yep, here we go. It's underway. Spitty and Co. starting to make their way out. Amor will find the first. Engine will bite the dust. The trade from Amor is quick. Looking for another. Won't be able to get it, though. The no-scope's no good. Dennis will find him. The bomb goes down. And a 3 versus 3 retake coming on out. Major able to find one. Faven trades it back. Paz able to find one onto Slacks. Now Faven, last man standing. 1 versus 2. Could do this. HP's low on Major. First shots come out. Looks for it. Gets the spray down.
Wow, what a transfer. Oh my god, Faven. Yeah, pause, match pause. Hold on, we just got domed.
What a beautiful play coming out of that man.
Wow, that is just like, that is stuff that you see in EPL and you're like, man, you wish you could see that more in tier 2. And then suddenly you got a Sprout out here just doing that, like, it feels like, 3 or 4 times every single game. Like, wow, great shots. And they clean that round up onto 13. And Sangal has to save again. Sangal has one more chance at full buy round before they start to get into serious danger territory. Unless they're able to do something with the Deagles, they've only got one more full gun round to work with. Sprout taking this ram control rather quickly this time around.
Yeah, they're willing to play a lot faster than they were. Oh, Dennis able to find an actual tap onto the head of Logic Man. 2 bullets, 1 kill. Now, rotates coming through. Dennis finds another, looking for a third. Will be tagged down to 36 by the Deagle. And this will slow things down to a snail's pace. Pass.
Oh,
Got cut out there.
yeah, the blood decal unfortunately catching him out. Smoke will clear. Slacks will clear. Major last left alive on the site. Just a leisurely stroll for Sprout at this point. All they gotta do is take care of Major. They'll run back, they'll grab the bomb, probably get the plant going here. Surprising that they don't just, you know, kind of human bodyguard this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Team Dink, and they will get that done. Good shot. And Sprout's now in a 14, and this is gonna be likely one of the last chances that we see out of Sangal.
Because their backs are against the wall. This could be match point for Sprout. And Sangal have been falling apart on this third map. Things have not been looking good.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Sprout's just been playing super clean. Getting lots of kills, being very analytical, and just playing their T side how, you know, a T side on this map should be played. So, good on them.
Very slowly played so far. Sprouts looking to find an end to this map as quickly as possible. Waiting to see if peeks come out. Logic Man peeking out far. Could find the first. He does. Gets tagged down to the progress. But he will find that first onto Spitty. Brings it down to a 4 versus 5. Shots from Engine are good as well. Slacks eliminated. Now down to a 5 versus 3. The man advantage is to the side of Sangal. And this could be continuing. Cressy, such a nice little play coming out there. Will find one on the Engine to trade it back down to a 3 versus 4. The man advantage is still to the side of Sangal, but things are looking plausible once again. Oh,
all right,
Faven, there we go.
Catching Major out, and now this could be pretty. This could be a free site. Basically, they've only got one player sitting in heaven, and they do have a player prepared to start to catch this rotate. So the utility will fall onto the site. Pass is going to swing out. He will be good for 1.
Cressy now, last man standing, 1 versus 3. Has to find 2 in order to turn this around. Hits a risky bomb plant down and starts to look for one more. Finds it. Could do it. This could be match point. Cressy looking for a 4K. Has to find Logic Man. AK versus up. The push starting to come out. And Cressy will win it. A 4K to the man and a 15th to Sprout.
Wow, what a play. These 1v1s are just played so well. These 1vx situations, Sprout players have just been playing so smart. So smart to have the awareness to understand that that CT is still sitting scaffolding. So you go and you plant in the smoke on the other side, can't get spammed through the boxes, and the op is busy just wildly spamming into the smoke. So okay. They're just playing around. Apparently Speedy's just playing around, chucking the bomb down elevator, expecting them to just default this round out.
Wait, did it come back up or did it fall and land on the ledge?
It always comes back up. There's it'll automatically re-come back to the surface, and Faven will open things up with the first kill, and Sangal, unfortunately, I think this might have been the round that broke the back.
Oh, it's coming out. And the push looking to head towards A. This could be it. This side of Sangal, this could be all she wrote. Some more. Able to find one pass. Trades back. Major able to find one, but not another. Will be eliminated. And the man advantage is still towards the side of Team Sprout.
Site is clear. They could go in and get this plant. But it looks like the final 2 members are down in ramp, and they're looking to try and catch them from behind, but there is an op posted on this, so...
There's 1 and there's 2. That's GG. Sprouts take the series. 2-1 fashion. And Lord, that was a good one as well. That last map was utterly fantastic to watch coming out of Sprout. That second map, though, was something else. Wasn't really expecting that second map to go the way it did, but it was a lot of fun to watch as well. Anyway, folks, I hope you guys did enjoy it. I have been Negade. This has been Halo Flyer over here. You can follow us both on Twitter. You can follow the Twitch. I would appreciate it. Helps me out. You can subscribe if you liked what you hear today. Helps me out greatly. But that's not mandatory, of course. And that will be all we say to you guys tonight. Have a good one.